Deftones Sleepwalk, guitar tabs, and guitar lesson. I'll play all the different sections right at the beginning here. After that, I'll go back through, give the full explanation for everything. Before we jump in, please hit that subscription button. It's the best way of letting me know you like this video and want me to do more Deftones stuff. And now, let's get on into it. Okay, so we have more or less two guitars happening at once here. Start you with the main rhythm, and this is all standard tuning here, E, A, D, G, B, E. And we start in this interesting key here. It'll be a D flat, C sharp here. And initially we just kind of give the chords a strum, let them ring. Eventually we can arpeggiate through these. So like I said, we'll start with this D flat here, 4 on the A, 6 on the D, G, B. Right, drop it down to the B flat minor, 1 A, 3 on the D and G with the 2 on the B. Then we move over to F sharp, just bar the 2, 4 on the A and D, 3 on the G, 2 on the B and E. Don't really need to worry about so much about the high strings at this point. Just kind of down to that G string. That's cool. And then just bump it up 2 frets now for the G sharp. 4, 6s, and the 5. All right, and like I said, you know, once we get into like that main lead section, you can kind of arpeggiate through it. Something like that. Sounds good. All right, we get this intro lead section here. Little loose, little improv-y vibe. Just kind of starts on this G string. We'll be at the 8th fret. Just kind of hit it, let it ring a moment, Then we'll hit that, slide it down to 5. And then we do this fun kind of dissonant little chromatic thing. We're just going to 6s on the D, strum out maybe 4 or 5 of those, and slide it up to 7. Okay, fun little thing there. And then we'll take that 8 on the G again, slide it to 6, back up to 8, up to 10, and then we repeat that little beginning section there where we go the 8 to 5 on the G, and then our 6 Ds up to the 7. All right, this main intro lead section now. Start on the high E, just slide that 9 to 4. It's kind of a nice delayed slide. All right, stay on the E. We go 2, 4, 4 up to 5, back down to 4 to 2. All right, then we'll come back up to that 9 on the E, hit it, slide it down to 4, and when we hit that 4, we add a 6B with it. All right, and now we're doing B and E string together. Pretty much the same deal on the E, but now we're just adding 2 frets up on the B with it. Okay, so we'll do our 4 on the B, 2 on the E, up to the 6B, 4E, and then 7B, 5E, back down, 6 and the 4, and then land on the 4 and the 2. All right, part 2 of the lead section here. Stay down here at the E, we go hammer on 2 to 4 E, and then we do a quick 1, 4, 1 E, 2B, 3G, kind of hold there a moment, and then we do a couple 2s on the B, switch over to the 6B, 4E a couple times. Okay, hit that again, slide it down to the 2B and a 1E. All right, and then we add a little something at the end here with a handful of the 6s on the E, slide that to 4. All right, the chords for kind of the end of that main lead section into the bridge. We start kind of like a normal progression. We'll go through that. Okay, then we do our D flat here, the 4 and the 6s. All right, and then we jump up to the F sharp now, the 2s with the 4s and the 3. And then we just come back to that D flat at the 4s and 6s and hang out there. All right, for the bridge, the second guitar, we stay at our F sharp here. Okay, then we just make it an F sharp minor, lift that 3 on the G off to 2. Come back to our D flat at the 4s and 6s, hang out there for a good 4 times or so. All right, repeat that F sharp to F sharp minor. And then we wrap it all up by doing that G flat, so just up 2 at the 4s, 6s, and 5s. All right, drop it down, put this new one in with the B chord, all right, 2A, 4s on the DGB, and then right back to that G sharp at the 4, 6, 5. All right, first part of the bridge lead, we just do a quick 4 to 6 on the E. Then we come way up high now, we go a couple 13s, 11, 9, and then land on 10 of the B. Come back up, hit a couple more of those 13s on the E, 11, 10, and then we go 9 of the B. All right, and then we cap that first time through off by doing a couple of those 9Bs up to 11. All right, and then do a quick 6, 7, 9 on the B, and then a couple nines down to 7. Second part of the bridge lead kind of starts the same way. Back to the 13s, hit that 11, but now we switch off a little bit. We come down 9 on the B with the AE, do that a handful of times. Slide it up to the 12 and 11 for a couple, and then back to the 9 and 8. Right, for the rhythm guitar, the ending, kind of a big, loose feel to this here. We start with our D flat, the 4s and 6s, down to the B flat minor, and then we, instead of going to just the F sharp regular, we go to an F sharp minor. We hit that and we just let it ring, hold it. All right, kind of waiting for the lead part to do its thing. And then we throw in kind of a funky little jazz chord here, C minor 6. Hit the 3 on the A, do a 2 on the G with a 4 on the B. You can just kind of mute the D string here. All right, hold that a moment, just waiting for the lead to do its thing. And then we bar our G sharp at the 4, 6s, and 5. And then we finish with a nice big D flat, C sharp, major 7 here. All right, so 4 on the A, 6 D, 5 G, 6 B, and the 4 on the high E. Give it a big strum, and then you can kind of pick back up through it. And for the ending lead, we kind of start like we're doing our, our regular lead ending. At that point, the chord rings, everyone kind of drops out, gets real sparse, and then we come on up, we go hit 6s on the G and B, drop down to our 6B, 4E a couple times, and we go chromatic with this, down to the 5B, 3E, and then to the 4B, 2E. All right, and then we kind of hang out here for a little bit, do our little high E, the 2, 4, 4, 5, back down to 4 to 2. Just really trying to draw it out now. And then we do our 2 to 4 on the E. And then come way up high to the 13, down to the 8.